says it's going live. It says I am live. Hello. Hey, everybody. How are you? So let's see who's in here. Hi, Thrifty VG. Boston Rock 76. Hello. Wiccan Chickens. Hello. How are you doing, Misty? Missy, I'm sorry. This is the first time I've done, I think this is only the second time I've done live streaming through YouTube itself and not doing the StreamYard. So we'll see how this goes. If I start like buffering or anything, then please let me know. So how's everybody? Oh, long day at work. I was just going to say, how is everybody at work doing today? I need to get my notes here for last week's game that we played. I have them here. Sorry, they were in front of my camera. Oh, you know what? You guys probably can't hear me. Is that better? Hey, Mandy. Is that better on the, can you guys hear me better now? Hello, Hobby Farm. I see me sitting here scratching a lot. It's because I was out playing in the sawdust today and I have like little splinters stuck in my pants. So if I'm fidgeting a lot, let's see, it's 70 degrees there. Oh, at work. Yeah, that would be a bummer. Hi, Cha, how are you? You made it. And hello, Mary. And my niece is sitting back here. Stand up for a minute. This is my niece, Yvette, and she's going to try and watch 4 questions. So if you guys have questions, if you could put them in all caps, I will do my to try and follow along. But I do have a helper this time, so she'll be shouting them out if she sees something in all caps. Oh, you could, right? Well, gee, then maybe I don't have to have this microphone right in front of me. Let me see. Let me go look at my notes. Oh, yeah, answers too. Hi, Just in Time Prepping. How are you? My niece is beautiful. She is 25 now. Yeah. I don't know how they grow up so fast. She's hiding back there. She's actually came to stay the night with me last night. So she was helping me yesterday all day. She was helping me a lot today out in the tiny house. And now she's staying the night again to help for another night. Let's see. Oh, it does sound better with the mic up there. Then okay. I always forget to put it in front of me. I don't know why. Hello, Life and More Reloaded. I'm just checking to see if I missed anybody here. So what we were doing is we were playing a game. It's a shout out game. And I didn't write clues for this week because we were out building all day. So maybe we'll just try to wing it. Maybe I'll just go look at one of the old videos and pick some channels and try and wing it. But what we did was I listed out 3 things about a channel, 3 or more things about a channel. And then you guys were supposed to guess which channel I was talking about. Hi, Anne's Tiny Life. How are you? If you guys haven't noticed it, Anne's Tiny Life, she's another Anne. And she's also building doing a shed to home conversion. So if you guys want to go check her out, she's great. And then right below her, my sister, Patrice, Bikers Bling 2. Yay, keep her. Yay, keep her. Love you, Yvette. She loves you when you're at my house.
Yes, she does the whole house to herself.
And hello, Unpaved Explorer. Okay, so what we were doing is I was giving off 3 clues, and then you guys are supposed to guess which channels they are. And Jan at Our Serenity Homestead got all 10 of them this time. Maybe because the first one for last week, let me do them live with you guys here, and let's do last week's over again. Since I don't have clues for this week, let's do them over again. The first one last week was Ozarks, Sisters, and then I had Jack, Ting, and Bixby. So what's your guess? What channel do you think I'm talking about there? Hey, Johnny, how are you? I think my chat here is a little bit delayed, so so if I'm slow. So again, the clues for that channel were Ozarks, Sisters, and then Jack, Ting, and Bixby. Yep, Mandy got it right. Our Serenity Homestead, the lady who got all 10 of them last of these clues. Hi, Mary. Okay, we'll see you later, hon. Hi, Rustic. Hi, Rustic Traditions. Okay, the second one I had Sherry, Tiny Home, and Bug. So you guys want to try and guess that one? Again, these were the clues I put up for last week, but we're just winging it this week because this is the first time I've done it live. So again, it's Sherry, Tiny Home, and Bug. I'll even tell you it's a Volkswagen Bug. And if no one has that one, it is the Apricot Tiny House. She's got a great channel. She has a shed that and she's turning it into a tiny home, which is how I found her. Number 3 is Bread Making, 3 Sons, and Lemonade. Well, I know you know this next one, Mandy. She does lots of bread making. She's got 3 adorable sons. Hi, TNS. It's Shelly. Shelly and oh my gosh. Can't think of the T. Is it Todd? I should know this. Yeah, Mandy got the. She does a lot of bread making. She has 3 sons. She's cooking videos, gardening videos, all kinds of stuff. Really cool lady. Let's see, making lemonade from. I know it's Shelly. I can't remember. Tony. Okay, I should have known that. Yeah, click the like button, please. I mean, if you like me. If you don't like me, then I don't know why you're here. No, I'm kidding. I don't like me most days either. Okay, so that was number 3. Oh my gosh, I have the answer to my own question right here. So the next one was Tony, Shelly, California, and you guys, if you were listening to me just now, you would know who that is. I know. I just saw the answer right here on the next clue. So it's Tony, Shelly, California, and dogs. Aw, thank you, Missy. You're sweet. You man. Just don't drink the Corona. Yes, so Mandy got it right again. See, Mandy, you get these, no problem. Okay, number 5 is 12 kiddos. So they have 12 kiddos, they have ducks, and they're in Ohio. And I think another clue is red. Come on, guys, who am I talking about? 12 kids. That one should have like given it away immediately. If not, then you got to go watch them and then you'd know. But the 12 kids, ducks, Ohio, and red is the Red Shed. And they're a really cool channel. She's newer to YouTube community, but really, really sweet lady. And no, don't ask me her name because I can't remember my own name most days. Number 6 was RV, photography, and comedy. They do a lot of impersonations that are hilarious. So if Johnny's still in here, he should know this one. It's RV, photography. He does a lot of tutorials on photography and stuff. And he does the impersonations of other RVers. Okay, Missy, we'll see you later, hon. Go take care of you. That's most important. So I'm learning. This one, number 6, is going to be The Art of RVing. And if you guys haven't checked them out, they're hilarious. watching their videos, especially the impersonations. He also does tours of old RVs that he like finds abandoned on the side of the road, and they're pretty comical also. But they have they do like tours of old Airstreams, stuff like that. That's just been abandoned. So I told him he can come on up here to my property. That we've got a couple of them here that are abandoned. Okay, I'm Dave, Explorer. Nice seeing you here. And Wilhelmina Corona. Hello. Wilhelmina Corona. Am I right? Okay, so the next one, we have Cast Iron, Chris, and Tara. Yeah, Mandy, you really need to give us some more cooking videos on that Airstream, because see, that's why I don't cook in my trailer, because I've been waiting for more videos from you on how to do it. No, I'm kidding. Green Dream Project. Hello. Is that Jim or Jessica or crew? You know what, Anne? I totally get that, because the less stuff you have, like I imagine living in a van, first of all, you get to explore more, but the less stuff you have, the less stuff you have to take care of and clean and worry about. And so it's really kind of like a load off of you. And so I can imagine, I just downsized to an RV, but I can imagine downsizing to a van would be pretty cool. Oh, it's crew. Okay. So we have crew from the Green Dream Project that's in here barking. I live by the river, but I'm so down for, my original goal was to redo an RV and travel the United States and just come back here and use this as a landing pad every once in a while. But my mom had her stroke, and so I decided to stay closer to mom. But so the van dream may happen for me someday, but not anytime soon. Okay, so number 7, the clues were Cast Iron, Chris, and Tara, and they are A Simple Life with Chris and Tara. So, and they're also a newer channel, but really good information in their videos. So I like watching them. Number 8, the clues are Red, Virginia, Travis, and Matt. Are you reading comments?
Yeah.
Okay, just checking. Because my comment stopped.
Yep, no questions yet. Just saying hi.
So, again, the clues for number 8 are Red, Virginia, Travis, and Matt. And I'll even throw in wheelchair. Come on, you guys know this one. And if you're texting in the chat, it's not coming up for me. So let me know if anyone guesses, Yvette.
Mom said mom.
No, it's not mom. Could you imagine if mom had a YouTube channel? That would be kind of funny. My mom, after her stroke, has been in a wheelchair. So, okay. So Red, Virginia, Travis, and Matt is Kiss My Grass Acres. I had to say that very clearly. Kiss My Grass Acres. Wonderful lady. Her name's Redina. She goes by Red, and she is always joking about being in a wheelchair. She's been in a wheelchair most of her life, but she has such a wonderful sense of humor about the crap that life has dealt her that she's really a lot of fun to watch. So, and that again is Kiss My Grass Acres. Number 9 is the clues were insomnia, crafts, and reviews. And that one, I'm assuming you guys aren't going to know. Yes, Mandy, Red she's just hilarious. If you watch her stuff on Facebook, she always makes me laugh. Oh, there's the Red Shed. We were just talking about you. Well, we were talking about you a couple of them back. Um, okay, so clues for number 9, insomnia, crafts, and reviews. And that one was Biddy Boo's Homestead Decor and More. And she does a lot of, when she can't sleep at night, she does a live stream and calls it Insomniacs something. It's really kind of cool. And then the 10th one, I have Anne, Betty, Shed. Gee, who could that be? Or on your phone before, Mandy? Yes. Oh, well, I'm going to take that as a guess, the red shed, because it was Anne's time. Was Anne. She has a dog named Betty, and she is converting a shed to home also. So, yep, Anne's Tiny Life is the name of her channel. So you guys should go check her out. And next week, I promise to be more prepared and have some clues for you guys to guess in chat who I'm talking about. Yeah, me. I mean, no, you. See, there's 2 Anns now. We're going to get confused. I'm going to start thinking I'm you. So, just some updates, and I'm going to try and say all this stuff without crying because it's just been that kind of week. But just some updates on what's going on here is, let's see, where should I start? Last week, my sister and I jacked up my trailer to level it out. And when we did, I noticed that I have delamination on the back of my trailer, and it's pretty bad. So that just kind of lights a fire in me to get the tiny home finished as soon as possible before the back end of this just rots right off. That's my kitchen area. So where it's really delaminating is all behind my stove, my sink, and my refrigerator. It's not even a place that I could get to easily to fix. And it was all invisible damage before because there's cabinets in front of it. So I had no idea that it was that bad back there. And then over the weekend, I took my car out to drive and all the dashboard lights lit up. So on my birthday, no, I think it was, Monday, I took the car over to the shop to have it looked at. And there is $4,000 worth of repairs that need to be done on my car, which is money that I don't have. So, so the car's parked. I did drive it back home, but it's the ABS control module, and it needs rear brakes and rear brakes. And what was it? The drums and the something else. I don't remember, and I don't have the paperwork sitting here right in front of me, but so the rear brake job was $1,000. The control panel was $1,200. And then I have an oil leak in it, which is another $1,400. And then there that needed to be done for $1,000. It can be put off for a while. So hello, Pages, Films, and Plastics. So yeah, repairs that need to be done, and they made me sign a piece of paper before they would give the car back to me, warning me not to drive it. So so I brought the car home and I parked it, and now I am stuck. I mean, I have my sister, she can give me a ride to and from places if I need to while she's not, but most of the time she's working and she's an hour away from here. And my sister drives a Hyundai Easter egg. It like literally is the size of an Easter egg. It's tiny. So getting materials back and forth with her car is not going to happen. We do have a van here that I can use to get materials back and forth somewhat, but it's broken down right now. So that one doesn't work either. And we both decided my finances are just real strapped right now. And so we both decided that instead of, I sat down and talked to my sister and cried and did all that stuff. And we decided that instead of repairing the car for right now, it's just going to stay parked. And because I really need to get moved into that house over there, and to put her money towards getting her her house set up so that she can move into it, because we also need to get my mom over here. So we're going to keep with our goals of finishing the house. You know, there was other goals that we wanted to do for 2020. One of them was to get bunnies. The other one was to garden. I was going to do the straw bale gardens again. And we have lots of goals. I wanted to get a house done, stuff like that. But because of the financial situation, it cost me $200 just to have my car analyzed, which is my food budget for the next 2 months. So I really have to strap down. I mean, I'm going to be saving $70 a month by not putting gas in my car, but I have to strap down and figure out how I'm going to come up with that difference. My sister's loaning it to me for now, but we got to figure out how to come up with that. So money just right now, the tiny home cost a whole lot more than I thought it was going to for materials, and being the hour, 45 minutes up to go get the materials and drive back, only to find out that you got the wrong materials again and drive back up again. So it's just been like a money pit to me. It just seems like every time I turn around, I have to buy something more for the house, and I'm on a limited budget. So let me go back here and look at my comments that I missed a whole bunch of. I had to switch. Okay. I saw that. At least my comments aren't jumping around here. Let me see if I can get, that's going to make it worse. I have the sun coming right in my eyes. I know it's been a rough week. It's only Wednesday. I'm just trying to get through each day. Thank you, Anne. Lots going on. Yeah, it's just, things, I have to keep reminding myself that the house is going to get done in God's time. I know that. I can't make it happen any faster or any slower or anything like that. It's just going to happen when it's going to happen. And as far as everything else, I've never been dumped on my butt before. So, like I have, but not to the point where, I couldn't get back up and dust myself off again. So no matter what, things are going to be okay. Even if I have to scrimp and save and buy a $500 beater truck, which actually might be better because I'd be able to get material and forth. And it probably wouldn't suck up as much gas as my V8 Durango does. But it just is what it is. It's not the sensor, it's the whole control module where the sensors report to, and the part itself was like $600. So, I mean, I do have another option of selling the Durango as is to a guy that I know in town here, and he would buy it in a heartbeat. And then I can use that money to go buy a beater truck. My problem with that was that I bought this 07 Durango in 2007, and I've had it for 13 years. It's been an awesome car. I've never had to dump money into it or anything. And now all of a sudden it's like, to get hit with $4,000 worth of stuff at once. It's like it's all falling apart at once. It just hit 99,700 miles. So it's like just under 100,000 miles. And now everything has to be repaired at once. Let's see. Yeah, I wouldn't use Firestone. I would go to, there's 2 good shops in the area. The one that gave me the estimate, I am going to go take that estimate into the other shop and see if their prices are the same. I have a feeling that they are. There is a food pantry here. I have never gone to it. I have a problem with, I know that there are other people that are struggling more than I am. So I think from those who are struggling more, the thing that's bothering me the most, I told you I'm not going to cry. The thing that's bothering me most about not having a car is that there's a gentleman I talk about in one of my videos before, that he's losing his eyesight. He has macular degeneration, And so he had to give up his license. And he's the guy that he used to come over and help us with the property here. He did a whole lot of just grunt work on the property over the last 30 years. Anytime there's a tree down, he would come take care of it for us, like that. And then he lost his eyesight. And so they took his license from him. So he can see, but he's legally blind. And they took his license, and now he has to go out to the eye clinic to get shots. And then once a month, I take him to go grocery shopping. And the hardest part about parking my car, calling him and telling him I couldn't take him to his appointment. And I'm not going to be able to take him grocery shopping. That was the part that upsets me the most, because, you know, I have brothers and sisters and whatever that can bring me items or whatever. But he has family around here that doesn't do that for him. And so, yeah, it's just kind of a bummer. But I'm not crying. Let's see. Hi, Wandering Willie. So I didn't want this to be this whole, you know, downtrodden video, because I know that stuff happens in life and then it just gets better. This just might be a bad week or whatever. I'm not going to let it get me down, and I'm not going to let it stop me from finishing the tiny home. I'm just going to keep trucking through one day. Yeah, you know, I might check with the church. I didn't think of that. And I have another friend willing to come out and look at the brakes for me, but he can't do the control module for the ABS brakes part of it. So yeah, $20 a day in gas mileage. Yeah, I could do that, Boston Rocks, except for it's like 45 minutes down to, I mean, I could go rent the truck at Home Depot or Lowe's too, but it's like, it's almost 45 minutes each way, just to get to Lowe's or Home Depot. I'm like not inside a little, you know, inside a city at all. So, let's see. Oh, well, welcome, Burning Hearth Homestead. Sorry, I just have the sun comes right in this window at night. Welcome. I haven't done live streams. I stopped doing them about a month and a half or so ago, and just started up this week. So this will be my regular date and time. I'm going to do Wednesdays. It's 5 o'clock my time. I think 8 p.m. Eastern for you guys. So, but I am going to make the commitment to do this every single Wednesday at this time, because obviously I'm not going anywhere with no car. So, you know, Boston, there's not a local store here to deliver. I mean, there is, but I doubt that they would deliver to them. I'm sure that there are people at the church that would deliver, and he's a lot like me. He's not going to ask. But he's also a veteran, and he told me when I had to call him and tell him that I can't, which is wonderful, because the VA appointment is like up in Tacoma. It's hours. It used to be an all-day trip for me to take him to an appointment there. So it's good that they're willing to do that, but they would take him to his regular eye appointment for the eye shots, and that's once a month. So we'll have to figure something out and maybe schedule it so that my sister's at home that day, working from home that day, and then I can take her car to go take him to it or something. But we'll figure something out on that. So I did get some work done today. One of the ways that we're going to save money is we have a outhouse here that we pay the Honey Bucket guys to come out and dump. And I never really wanted one here, but my brother and sister demanded it when we got it. And then my brother, right after we got out here, he was only here for a couple months, and he bailed. He went and rented a house. He decided that this roughing it stuff isn't for him. And so we've been paying this money for this outhouse that I rarely use because I have my composting toilet in here. So, and it's $125 a month. So one of the things that we're doing is I was out in the tiny home today building 2 composting toilets, one for the tiny house and one for my sister's trailer so that we can get rid of that $125 bill. So that will be beer virus, get rid of it. Get rid of. I don't understand what you're trying to say, Patrice. Yeah, but at least the good part is, like I'm quarantined. I'm kind of forced into quarantining at home, so I shouldn't get sick. Because I won't be going nowhere. Oh yeah, yeah. Anyhow, so that's what my niece and I spent today doing was hi Ridge Life, how are you? We spent today out there cutting up the wood that I had already bought, thankfully. So it was already here for to make the composting toilets. So should be able to finish those up tomorrow. And then I just need to get somebody to bring me one more pellet and I can make the bin to put the compost in afterwards. Oh, red shed, that's scary. I mean, I haven't looked at the numbers today for Washington. I think we're at 257 or something like that were infected last night. And it was jumping up. Like every time I refreshed, it was jumping up. Hey, Serenity Meadow Permaculture. Hello. Hi, Copper Kettle Farms. How are you? So yeah, that was just my update for this crummy week. Hey, tardy to the party. That could be fun sometimes. I know this lighting is horrible, but I'll have to fix that before my next live. Yep, just another day at the office with a $4,000 bill. Hello, Overwork Gardener. How are you? Okay, Serenity Meadow says we have a case at the town I work in. School will likely shut down. Oh, wow. The red shed. I know that they were talking about was it the Army, Air Force, that they weren't going to be doing the graduation from boot camp because of it, which is really, that would have been heart-wrenching for me when my son graduated in boot camp. I would have been destroyed. Let me see if I sit back further like this. Maybe that sun's not right in my face, but I can't see what you guys are saying. Yeah, $4,000 worth of car repairs. So my car parked for now. I'll be buying ammo. Yeah. Somebody else just posted something about go out and buy some toilet paper. And I told them I can't eat toilet paper, so I'm not worried about it. Cecilia, it has been a trying birthday, but my son is guard, changing of the guard. He has a badge ceremony. Oh, the red shed. That is, wow. Yeah, you definitely missed that. I took my daughter on a trip. She graduated 8th grade, and I took her on a train trip across the United States. And we went to Washington. I think watching the changing of the guard was the most powerful, emotional thing that I have ever seen. Well, besides my son graduating from Marine boot camp, but it was just really, it just gives you chills. Really thing to see. I'd want to go back and see it again. Hi, Organic Raw Roots. See, now I'm trying to catch up on comments again. Thank you, the Overwork Gardener. It's just another year. You know how that happens. Oh, and our Serenity Homestead. Yeah, see, now I see you there. I gotta say, I love seeing all the bouncing around the live streams. I know, huh? It's like a party every night. It's like a favorite movie with all your friends right there in the room. Yeah, Semper Fi. You know what I could say about my son? He went into the Marines and he went in at 18. So he was just a young boy to me. And he used to play video on occasion. He was more into sports than he was into video games, but he would say words like Skittles, and he didn't really swear. But I know kids don't swear. What I taught them was, I don't want to ever hear you swear at somebody. But if you drop a pen and you say a bad word, I'm not going to get on about that, but just don't cuss anybody else out because that's disrespectful. Well, this kid came home from boot camp and his swear word now is God bless. And it was so awesome. Like every time he'd drop a pen and he would go, oh gosh, God bless. And he also came home before he went to the Marines. I tried to get him to church with me. He didn't really want to go. His dad told him there was no such thing as God. And then he came home from the Marines and now he goes to church on his own every Sunday. So I think that's awesome too. So he learned some pretty powerful stuff there. Let's see. It's a cool thing to see. We saw him working last October. Yeah, it is a really cool thing to see the changing of the guards. Susan brought me 200 rounds of ammo for my birthday. I need a sister like yours. That would be way cool. My sister wants me to go out and practice using her guns more because I'm right-handed and left-eye dominant. And I know I can shoot, and if I shoot left-handed, I hit target every time, but I just need to practice some more. So yeah, I could use all those 200 rounds of ammo because it'll probably take that to get me to hit it right. Yeah, didn't I just see you? Let's see. Copper kettle. I'm trying to fool the government. Okay, I'm trying to catch up here. I think I'm caught up. So yeah, that's basically what's been going on here. Just no money, no renting car. And no garden for this year. I was actually on my way to go get the straw bales to bring them home, start planting on when all the lights came on the dashboard. So I think we're going to skip gardening this year. We're going to skip for this year, and we're just going to concentrate on getting the houses done. And who won the game? You have to ask. You already asked me and Marco, and I already spilled the beans to you. But Miss Our Serenity Homestead Jan got all the answers right because she watches way too much YouTube like me. You came in late. See, I shouldn't tell you who won because you got here late. So nobody won. I'm kidding. Hey, Jessica, how are you? Yeah, I didn't do new clues for this week because I was out there building the toilet and Marcoing with you guys and what have you, and time just got away from me. But next week I'll have new for y'all to guess who we're doing shout outs for. But yeah, I have to figure out a different way. Maybe I should have Jan come up with the clues. That's your job, Jan. You have to come up with 10 channels and 3 each. I'm blessed that you watch my channel because you provided me with a wealth of information. And you know what? Somehow we'll hook up because I'll teach you how to do the live streams too. It's super easy. And I think if you have live question and answer where you have a question about doing the drywall or whatever, that people can describe it to you right there, it might get you too. What do you mean, nope, Jan? You can't tell me no. I'm your sister from another mister. Hey, Southern Blessed, how are you? I made noodles just a bit. I don't get it. You made just a bit of noodles or you made noodles just a bit ago? See, there's ways that that can be taken, Miss Mandy. But yeah, and the live streams are Susie, or either that or we'll get you in a Marco group. And if you have your email on your page, and if I remember, I'll do a message on email, and we'll figure out a way to hook up to teach it to you. It's the next task on the home list that I got to do. Well, the home list got completely scrambled. The next task was going to be doing the septic, but oh my gosh, we have a troll. His name is Nathan. The next task on the list was going to be the septic, although I still have to go get the leach line and the 4-inch pipes that come from under the house that go to the septic, and then the car broke down. So the septic is being put on hold until I can somehow get those parts here. I also had gutters to put on the roof, and I have to pick those up from the store, and no way of getting them home. So yeah, that's going to be a bit. So okay, J-Love, we'll see you later. Marco, and what is Marco? Marco is a highly addictive app on your phone that you send short video chats back and forth to your friends.
Also send them to the army and stuff.
So what was my next list of to-do things? Wrong book. I have all these little books here. There was my estimates for my car. Okay, I had gutters and septic to building the composting toilet, which we're actually doing now. The electrical, I can start running the electrical, I think. I don't have to run it underneath the house, and I don't have to have any conduit. Then I can run the electrical because I have most of that here. Plumbing, I have material, so that's not going to happen. Water heater is not bought yet, so that's going to be a long while before the water heater, because like I said, $200 just to have them tell me that it's going to cost $4,000 was a huge hit too. I can't even install the stove because I need to get the regulator and the pipes for that. Really, it's just going to be electrical and building the composting toilets for now, and that's probably it. Get a ride or somehow go get some materials and bring them back. Then I was paying the guy that you see in some of my videos is my neighbor who's permanently disabled. And he was a contractor. And so he's been coming down and helping me for really like $10 an hour, cheap labor. But I can't even afford to pay him right now. So it's, and I did talk to him. He's like, oh, well, I can come and work and you can just pay me later. And there's no money to pay him later either. So I don't want to like rack up another bill. Let's see. So, Anne, I will send you an email and get in contact with you that way. I am in Washington State, Eagle Ridge. Marco is awesome. Marco is very time consistent. It's like Facebook, it kind of sucks you in, especially when you wake up in the morning and there's like 100 messages that you've missed. Hello, the natural stater. How are you? I'm sorry, I'm just now catching up on all this. Let's see, sounds like you got a lot on your plate. Yep, but God will get through it all, one bite at a time. Let's see. Hey, Shayla, how are you? We were talking about you earlier. Were your ears burning? Now you have to go back and rewatch the whole thing so you could see what we were talking about.
Someone's gonna offer you a truck, but 2,800 miles, maybe a bit much.
Oh yeah. Let's see. Hold on.
Eagle Ridge Homestead.
I'm trying to catch up here. Hi, Sunny's Place. De-dum. Let's see. Yeah, 2,800 miles is a bit much. And you know, there is an auction here, not far. It's maybe 10 miles away from me, and they do auctions on Sunday where they auction off cars. And the guy that used to own the repair shop where I took my car at said that if I want to go down there and buy a old truck or something, that he'll come down and let me know if it's worth buying. So and he'll do that for me for free. I just have to save up $500, $600, $700 so I can go buy one. But they do some of those vehicles like super cheap just to get rid of them. So okay, I just lost a whole bunch of them here. Let's see. Yep, you got to go watch the replay, Shayla, so you know what we were talking about. Homes, but see, the brain is the hive and the homestead. Hello, how are you? Let's see. Oh, and Eagle Ridge says, hi, voice in the bound. Why don't you come up here? She doesn't, because see, there's a couch back there that she's sitting on, and I'm hiding her. Let's see. Okay, and I'll send you an email. I have some kids to tuck in. Good night, the Red Shed with the 12 kids. You guys got to go check out her channel. Oh, and Samson's planting peppers. We can sort of see you, the mysterious voice. She's supposed to be reading these comments for me and let me know, but
the questions.
Oh, well, yeah, I guess. And I really have to figure out something because this sun coming right in this window is kind of scary. It's distracting me. So yeah, I guess I won't have very many gardening videos this year. Although I do have straw bales left over from last year, and I was out there looking at them. They're kind of decomposed, they're pretty composed, but I might be able to plant in that same area for this year and see if I can get something to grow. I'm searching for seed potatoes. Can anyone give me some advice on where to and which ones to buy? So, okay, you guys, give her some advice on where to buy. What area are you in, Patricia? For my seed potatoes last year, I actually was gifted them from another neighbor up the, and then I had some that I got from like Walmart at the last minute, and they were looking pretty bad. And the ones I got from Walmart never produced, but the red potatoes that I had, I got all kinds of them. The straw bale gardenings the straw bale. I was like so shocked that it actually worked. And then I have a from high school that is a gardener. I mean, like, you know, he gardens on massive amounts and does it professionally. And he's telling me there's no way that's going to work. There's no nutrients in it, yada, yada, yada. And I think he was just as shocked that I had some pretty cool growing out there last year. But what you're doing to the straw bales, you do a conditioning on them, and you're basically get to break down faster or decompose faster. So it does actually work. store-bought potatoes. I never thought of that. So you just harden them off on the store, just let them sit out until they grow roots, and then you plant them? Yeah. From our local feed store, but you can get them at any places like Tractor Supply. There you go, Patricia. Sunny just posted a video on it today. Potatoes, I would do organic, but that's just my take on it. That's it, Samson. It was, I'll have to go back and look, but it was nitrates. Is it nitrates or nitrogen? I don't remember. Nitrates, right? And then there was a 12, 12, 12. I actually got an 18, 18, 18 fertile in it. And I just lost a whole bunch of comments. See, this thing just like scrolls fast. Maybe it's my mouse. Let's see. Take one, cut it in half, and let it grow eyes. Throw them in the dirt. Oh, that's a good idea too, setting them in an egg tray until. Hello, Mama Z's. This is my first year of having a. Last year was my first year of gardening up here in the Pacific Northwest, because before I was in California where it was sunny all the time. So last year was a bit challenging for me, but I learned a lot. And then in California, I did a whole lot of flowers. So you can ask me questions about flowers. I know a whole bunch about that, or hostas, or, stuff like that. But didn't do a whole lot of vegetable gardening other than, when the kids wanted to do pumpkins or watermelons and tomatoes and stuff. But
It's cold.
Let's see. I love this. Everyone is so helpful. Yes, they are. This homesteading community on YouTube especially is awesome. And then if you're on Facebook, you can follow along on some of the groups. I have a group. Two Family has a group. I'm trying to think of who all has group. Most of them have groups on Facebook that you can follow too and get a lot of information. Yes, Cecilia, I know exactly what you mean. She says, I'm having a day, but life goes on. You'll know how that is. And it sure does. It's, I have to remind myself. Somebody taught me a long, long time ago when I was saying, this is like the worst day of my life. And he said, you need to ask yourself, how important is it? And on 5 years, will you remember at this date and this time and, this year or whatever of exactly what it is that you're going through today, and if you would, like 9/11, then you would worry about that. But if it's, you broke your fingernail and you broke your shoestring when you woke up that morning, then you just slough it off and you go along your day and don't give it any power over, your day or your emotions for the rest of the week. And that's what I'm really struggling to do. It's kind of different when you're stuck with no car and no money, but because it seems like everything that comes up takes money, or it takes a car or whatever. And, this is just a growing period. I'll get through it and things will go on. Let's see. Okay. I was there. I read that part. I am not helpful. No, Nathan Samson Farms, that guy's just a troll, I'm telling you. But we love him. I like trolls with the hair that sticks up. Actually it sticks out on the sides, right? They're kind of cute. You're a ma'am. Let's see. I'm just scrolling through now. Hello, host. Hello, everybody. Hello, Princess Lillian's Gardens. I know I just started following your channel the other day. I need to go in and watch more of them. Let's see. Hey, you know what? I have 15 acres here and I can't plant in the ground because we have rocks and rocks. There's just no way. You should see the pile of rocks that they pulled up so that I could put my septic in. So there's nothing going to grow in the rocks. So I'm going to be doing raised beds, but that's how I got into straw bales last year, is that I was looking at building raised beds and then the cost to fill them. And then I found this thing about straw bale gardening and I was, oh, let's just try this. Did you get your hoop house? Yeah, Nathan, did you get your hoop house done? That's my scale. If you only read about 9/11 in history class, you're too young for my channel. You know what? Eagle Ridge, I could tell you this awesome. I'll tell you all real quick because I love the story. My son was 5 years old when 9/11 happened. And we didn't watch a lot of TV. And I remember him coming in and we were watching the news on 9/11 and he said, watch this movie, Mom. And then he came back in another time and he said, don't worry, Mom, Batman will get the bad guys. Well, flash forward 17 years. No, not even that long. 14 years later, he's graduating from Marine boot camp. And, we used to tease him all the time when he was growing up about how Batman was going to get the bad guys for 9/11. And so he graduated from Marine boot camp and I went up to him and I said, I thought you said Batman was going to get the bad guys. And he said, Mom, I am Batman. And after what that kid went through in boot camp, yeah, I believe it. Let's see.
I thought he was into Spider-Man too.
No, he was Batman. Let's see. No car, no money. Yep. I have a life though, so that's all that matters. Let's see. Here in Arkansas, we grow rocks. Yep. It's our state flower here. Yeah, we'd do a garden space here if we wanted to dump a lot of money into dirt to do the garden space. But to me, it just, my sister's older than I am. I'm not young anymore, and raised beds is the way to go. Oh, you had a rain. Welcome to my world, Samson. Nathan Samson. Oh my gosh. Welcome to my world, Nathan. It rains here every day, so many months out of the year. Okay, let's see. Wish I could get there to help you guys. Lots of deer and bears. Well, we don't have bear here. I have bear in California. We just get deer, bobcats, cougars, and coyotes, raccoons, ferrets, stuff like that. But I still built raised beds. We get a lot of rain and I have more control over planting. And that's, I think, too, same thing here. If I have the raised beds going, then it would be easier. That was great about your son, Batman. Yeah. Well, he's a good kid too, but you can do it in containers. That way you can move it closer to the house at night. We'll help with the animals. I'm not sure what you're talking about, Cecilia. Were you talking to somebody else? I lost the chat. Oh, Chucky, how are you? I am not young. I just had a birthday. You know that. So I don't know why you're saying lady. Oh, wait, I'm younger than you. That's right. I'm kidding. Have you tried Premier One electric fence around your garden? I have seen some use it for the garden. Cecilia, I would absolutely love to have Premier One fence, mainly because we don't have electricity out where we are, where our hens are. And right now I have a dog kennel around the fence area, but we wanted to expand that this year. So we were going to put 2 of the dog kennels together and use that around the fence. But I would love Premier One fencing just around the hens that are out there, because we've got 30 hens and 8 ducks, and they keep flying out of what we have them in right now. So, but that's just another expense that we can't afford. Okay, Samson Farm says Royal Amethyst Acres. I call some of my sisters-in-law tons of fun, but I use it in a derogatory sense. See, I told you guys he's a troll. Yeah, so this week on the house build, I think all we're getting done is the composting toilets, but like I said, good, because it's going to save us $125 a month. And so if I can get those done and the whole system up and running by the 24th of March, then on the 24th, we can tell them to come take their honey bucket and we won't have to use that anymore. If it wasn't using it to grow bags. Okay. You're younger than me, but still nice to see you. The tiny house build, you guys, is coming along really nice. Can't wait to see the finished product. I can't wait to see it either, Chucky. I would love to just go out there. There's another channel I watch that he plays around with a magic hammer where, it's like video techniques, but he goes out and he just taps the wall and then the whole wall done. And I'm like, yeah, I could use one of those magic hammers on this tiny house. We have not trimmed feathers, Cecilia, because we only have a 4 foot tall fence. I think it's 4 foot. And it's just kind of flopping over. And so no, we haven't trimmed their feathers. I think once we figure out where we want the fencing permanently, then we're just going to put in permanent fence, or if we have the money for the Premier One. I think the Premier One would be good because we can move them around the yard more, and that'll cut down on the time that we're going to be spending mowing, because here in another week or so, my sister's going to be out mowing almost every weekend to keep all the weeds and stuff down for summer. So I think it would be great if we could use the animals to do that, which is part of the reason why I want bunnies too, but not going to happen. Jan, you're now figuring out that Nathan is a troll. He says he's a troll all the time. He says it. Okay, Boston, I've been checking Premier One, but I can't afford right now. Yeah, it's I just looked at it a few months ago again, and it's not something we can afford here. Eagle Ridge is at 50 subs. Thank you, Big Dreams. That bottle has vodka, not water. No, it has water. If it had vodka in it, I'd be asleep already. Let's see. We need right click, edit, build in life. Oh, yes, we do, Chucky. Okay, I will bring my magic hammer when I come to visit you in May. Yes. You know what? I might put off the electrical until Jan gets here and let her do it, because that's the scary part. That's really the only part that I could do now. And I have a very healthy respect for electricity. So, okay, I'm told by those that have chickens, you need to clip their feathers. My sister raised all kind of fowl here for many years before we came back, and she never clips their wings. First of all, their bite ability is actually what can save them from being attacked. So it's kind of like, to her, it's kind of like declawing a cat. So I know that there's 2 sides to it. Like, look at how dark it is in here. It's the sun. I'm telling you. there's two sides to it. You want to keep them inside, or you want to keep them protected, but then you also want them to be able to defend themselves, and ability to fly up into the trees can sometimes prevent them from being attacked too. So Nathan is troll. He is. Let's see. Sorry I'm late. Amy Lynn's journey needs a new bell. Mine seems to be broken. You know what? YouTube has been so wonky lately. It took off a bunch of my the channels I subscribed to. It just like deleted them. And these were channels that I was like faithfully watching their stuff every single week. And then and commenting on their videos. It didn't seem to matter. It let me see if I close this curtain. Oh, see, that's not so bad. I've been sitting here struggling all this time with the sun right in my eyes. But yeah, YouTube took off like 500 subscriptions, just disappeared overnight. And I had to go back and find all those channels. I don't watch videos for all 500 of, I don't watch that much, but, let's see. Let's just have a big homestead Woodstock in May. Yes, we're going to out here on our land. We're going to bring 13 Moons out and Strive Simple Life and Our Serenity Homestead and PG Nana Homestead and who else am I forgetting? Oh, we got to have the Project and Landia. She's got to come down too. Let's see. Yeah, electric problem. I guess, I mean, I know once I've done it before, and I know once I like refresh my memory and stuff, hooking it up to the service panel, that I've never done. So that part's kind of scary. Yeah, the bell saved you from the Samson. It saved you from the Samson troll. I'm trying to catch up here. I've been packing away. I run to the store listening. Introduced you to my wife. She said you are a great lady. Uh-oh. We'll get her some rose-colored glover, figure it out. Yep. Crystal from Copper Kettle Farms. Okay, so it is 6:09, and I know that there's somebody else that's going live after me. I have no idea who, because I'm still getting used to this this lineup on Wednesdays, but this will be my regular time for Wednesdays. So we'll go 5 to 6 my time, which is 8 to 9 Eastern, and everyone in between can do the math because I can't. And I will see you guys all next Wednesday. Thanks for stopping by. And and I will have the toilet video up hopefully this week. So we will see you guys later. Thank you. Now let me figure out end it here. Oh, and live stream. Wow.